So now let's go over some of the happenings and changes that happened today in my cryptocurrency world. For the first time ever, I'm using this word, our, in our cryptocurrency world, being that you're watching me and you're into the same things that I'm into, being Steem, Bitcoin, Burstcoin. And so then this world is our world, right? Our spaceship that has flied away from the bubble. The cryptocurrency bubble is falling far behind. So, anyway, I'm gonna go over some of the stuff from today. First, let's look at the pot of steam. I'm really happy about how it's going with the pot of steam. It's really great to see something working, really wonderful, and it's not in any control. I don't have any responsibility for it, you know. I just have to, I just enjoy it and play it. I'm not in, and that's great. That's like the best thing, you know. So what you're looking at right now, the payment that went out today was 49 Steem. All right, so you see the payment, you see where it's from, TPOS to this user, right? Here's trads. If I click on the username, it goes deeper and deeper into details about the user, their activity, their wallet balance, their blog posts, their voting. There's lots of information, and most likely if you're on Steemit, you're gonna see lots of names here of people you recognize from comments or blog posts or whatever. So that's really fun. This is a really great community building tool, I suppose, I guess. At some point you'll be able to have rankings where you can see who has put how much into the pot and who has taken, who has gotten back. You'll see the best, the most profitable, who's most profitable, who has give more. It's just like all these different stats that come out of after several payments, after about 10, 11 payments. There's a lot of stats that can come out of that. The growth of the pot, the growth rate, maybe at some point even a correlation between the success of the pot and the price of Steem. As the pot gets bigger and the price goes up, that would be great. I mean, we'll see, right? So that is the pot of Steem. And I have a blog post on Steemit talking about it. I have a video on YouTube talking about it. My latest one is called "Do You Have Steem Guilt?" Right? And then on Steemit there's promoted. You can promote stuff. So I paid $16 to promote this post for 24 hours. Actually more by 30 hours, because it stays promoted as long as it hasn't paid out. So far I've earned $9.71. You click on it, goes to my video, "Do you have Steem guilt?" I mean, I made this video as a promotion, so I figured, yeah, this is a great video to promote. This is like me promoting the pot of Steem, and send a tip of no less than 35 Steem to the pot of Steem. This takes you to the page I was just looking at. Every 2 to 3 days, the pot pays equal amounts of Steem. It's really cool how the payouts look on the blockchain, or on this view. Here you can see 398 Steem. The first day the pot of Steem got 398 Steem. Second day 457 Steem. Third day 207. And then I guess there was a fourth day, right? So there was 4 days, and then the pot paid out. The pot paid out and it went. That's like a market, right? It's like when the price of something is going up and then you dump. It's just like a market. So eventually it'll be interesting to see the growth of this, all these bars and stuff, plus the long bar after every 3 days or so there's a payment, or 4 days there's a payment. 2 to 3 days is what it said. So this is exciting, and I'm back on this. So that's 4 minutes about the pot of Steem. Let's move on to something else. What else I want to talk about? Oh yeah, so I noticed on Genesis Mining there's been some changes. What's really interesting, that I watched a video today I rarely watch other people's videos, and I watched a video today, someone who recently did a Genesis Mining video, right? And they were talking about how there's going to be all these upgrades and changes. And I haven't seen any upgrades and changes, but they talked about it in the video I watched earlier, and then I log into Genesis, and it's changed. I log it, so like 2 hours after watching that video, It's like I was programmed, or something like that. Cool. Like you have received hash power. Now I want to click on this and check it out, but it's gonna show. Let's just go to Genesis Mining. All this time I'm trying to get to Genesis Mining, but yeah. So let's look at just one really good change actually, because this video I made today about the fees. Like for instance, today it was the first time I really made a video about the fees, because I really didn't know about I mean, I knew there were fees, but I didn't care about it until like maybe a couple of weeks ago. I really looked into it to see how much the fees were and all that. And then, I mean, for me, what I found out was quite fair. I know what it takes to mine. So if you go here to Genesis upgrade hash power, see now I have 4.6. I guess I could upgrade. I still didn't get a code yet though. So it's instead of lifetime Bitcoin mining, for me going out there saying it's the devil's work and it's the Satan and it's six and it's eternal life is hell and all this stuff. Now it's called open-ended Bitcoin mining. Right? Open-ended means Plasky, where you mine for as long as it's profitable and earn as much as possible with your purchased hash power, right? Open-ended Bitcoin mining. I would say that is this is a more professional and truthful way to describe the service, because the word lifetime is not a true word. Why? Because as far as anyone knows, everything and everyone dies at some point. So when you say lifetime, it's like, come on, man. What are you trying to trick me? You trying to trick me here with that word? So once you put open-ended, then of course that's more mechanical. It's more technical. It's more true. Because when you look at the definition of that is mine for as long as it's profitable and earn as much as possible with your purchase hash power means get a decent amount of hash power and you'll be very happy with the results. Don't get like let me tell you how much hash power you need, man, to get the daily payments, okay? Let's not play around here. I would say you need at least 3 terahash. All right, 2.5 terahash. So you need to spend right now, if you want to get a daily payment every day, starting right now, you have to spend at least $349. Now you have the option of spending less, which is what I did. I started out with 30 and kept going up. The most I've done is like, what's the most I've done? I think the most I've done is like 1 terahash. Yeah, I think that's the most I've done at one time, right? For the most part, I'm always doing the least regularly. But like, when I started out, I started with at least 300 because I started with Ethereum mining, so that's different. I was right. I was already receiving a daily payment from Ethereum mining, which I am still getting a lot of from Ethereum mining. But if you just get started with the Bitcoin mining, if you want to start enjoying, which you should, that should be your goal, to start enjoying your daily payments. This is the goal. You want to get to 2.5 terahash. And then after that, you consider yourself free because now you're getting payments every day. And you can use your own judgment to see how much of that you want to use to upgrade. Anyways, we don't need to go deep. I'm just saying this is better than lifetime Bitcoin mining. So that's that. What else do I want to look at? Something I saw on Burst Nation forum that was quite interesting. Oh yeah, so for the past few days, there's been all these 10 bursts, 20 bursts showing up in my Burst wallet and everyone else's Burst wallet. Everyone with a Burst wallet right now is receiving what they call Burst Rain, where every wallet gets free Burst. But the thing about it is I'm not enjoying it now because the first time, the second time was great, but like it's too much now. And like what I'm experiencing is like on the asset exchange where I hang out the most, where that's what I'm into, trading assets. It's like taking forever to get confirmations now on the blockchain because the blockchain has all these free 10 Steem rain going out. On my Poloniex wallet, it shows all these burst deposits. Yeah, it's that's what's going on. And people running with good here is Burst Nation fee. Yeah, so now that I guess there was some controversy about it, so now before every transaction on Burst is 1 burst, but these rains now are gonna. For them to send out 10 bursts, they're gonna pay 3 bursts so the miners can get some of the rain. So the fee is going up from 1 burst to 3 bursts just for these small transactions that goes out to every burst wallet. Of 20 bursts or 10 bursts, they call it burst rain. It's like more than once a day, and they're paying a high transaction fee to reward the miners for all these transactions. And so I guess by doing that, that will increase the capacity, I guess, and so these delays that I'm experiencing on the exchange will potentially go away. So it's interesting to have this. Hey, I'm not complaining about growth. I'm not complaining about marketing. So yeah, yeah, it's. I rather be on a slow ass exchange. I mean, I don't want it to be forever like that, but the reason why it's like that mean marketing and development. Hey, go ahead, market man, market man. Yeah, give away the free burst, create the controversy. Get the eyes, get the conversation, direct the conversation, and you have all the money. So it's like that. Direct the conversation, and that's, hey. As far as I'm concerned, the last couple of weeks, the conversation has been definitely directed towards burst, and the money will follow.